Hello everyone, Namaste, Namaskar, welcome to Gypsianmoon. I am Akriti and today we are doing a pick a card reading to gain the 222 portals guidance for you. Alright, see which card are you feeling drawn towards. These are oracle cards. This is number 1 with number 30, number 2 with number 22, and number 3 with number 20. We will be reading the guidance coming in with these cards at the end of the reading. All right, so take your time and pick the one which you are feeling drawn towards. You could be feeling drawn to more than one also, and there will be a reason for it. So take what resonates and let go of that which doesn't, and I'll see you soon. Hello, number 1. For those who were drawn to this card over here with number 30, I was going to channel, okay, throat chakra clearing, which may be important, speaking for your own self, with and those in need that came in, or speaking the truth, or someone mustering up the courage to speak to you, to confess certain things, how they may be feeling, that came in. But this is going to be a very illuminating time for you, even things which have been hidden, key information which will be coming in, and it may be unexpected, but it'll clear many things for you. So gaining the wisdom, becoming aware of the details, asking questions to clear the doubts, having all the facts with you will be important, is something which is coming through quite significantly. Let's begin with tarot. What's coming in? One thing which is coming in, clear your judgment, is something which is coming through over here. All right, okay. Just a second. Let's begin with tarot a bit, get a few clarifiers along with it, and see the overall energy or any guidance coming in with the 222 portal. I actually wanted to ask, why have you been seeing 222? But let's go and see what is being channeled for you. All right, for number 1. This way, okay. We have Page of Pentacles coming in. There's something which needs to be learned, or a new perspective which will help you gain, understand the lesson which is being taught to you. That's the energy which is coming through. So in the now, regarding a particular situation, perhaps try understanding what is life trying to teach me through this situation, through this experience. How can I gain from it, and how can I align my soul with my highest purpose? That came through. And we have the 7 of Swords coming in. Interesting, I was talking about information, because over here in the coffin it's written hope and reflection, which will be beneficial for you. Have faith is coming in, but with the 7 of Swords, this is coming in and telling you that there are new key informations which will be coming in, and the divine, the universe, has been sending it through different means. So pay attention to the signs and synchronicities, because the universe, the spirit, your spirit team, angels, source, whoever you believe in, is assisting you right now to bring more information and clarity. And with that, this is also saying, learn to start trusting your intuitive voice. Those deep messages coming in from the soul, listen to those, is also coming through. Especially if you're trying to make a decision, there will be additional information coming in from your intuition. Now you don't have to impromptu act upon it, impromptu, but you can take it into consideration, the downloads which are occurring, the nicks and knacks, the gut feeling, inner knowing which is coming in, and following up in the given week that follows. More confirmation, more evidence of that information which your intuition provided will become more, will help you ascertain things more clearly. So that's the energy which is coming through. What else? I also feel you could have been in a period trying to assess what is happening. Like things are getting like, I don't know how is this going to pan out. I'm feeling a little stuck, a little things being like a riddle. In the now, there's a little bit of reflection which will be important, and through that introspection, retrospection also, it'll help you understand few things, even recognize what needs to be released, or even patterns which we can let go of, adapt a new approach in order to co-create a beautiful life with strength and clarity. That's what's coming in. With this one, there are two doors which are opening up for you. And in this period of indecision or decision making, that period, the waiting period which is going on, this is you deciding upon something, or two people, two options, which door to open. Be open to the messages, guidance, wisdom coming in through birds also being said. All right. We have the Three of Cups coming in reverse. Um, and I'm not going to take these cards, but Emperor came in the way it did, and we have the Devil card also coming in. So I feel like if there are certain overindulgences that we may be doing, perhaps a lifestyle change for some time, a little bit of moderation, simplification will be nice to detox your mind, body, and soul, and life. That is also coming in, and detox your circle. It will be beneficial for you, is also something which is coming through. This is just for some people, it's saying, especially for empaths, be a little choosy who you choose to spend your leisure time with, because you have to make sure that it is leisure and not pressure or stress which gets added to you. That's the energy which is coming in. And we have the Eight of Swords coming in reverse, illusions which are coming to an end, fearful negativity, self-doubt, all of that which you are rising above. Fear may have caged you in the past, but it doesn't anymore, is something which is coming in, and you're realizing that you have the freedom to choose whatever you want, wherever you want to take life towards. You may have been a little more conscious, or conscious in a way that, like, thinking about what others may think of you, how it may portray what you choose in your own life. But I feel you stepping away from all of that, and things becoming much more clearer, and you making choices out of empowerment, self-governance, self-reliance, self-respect also. So that's really lovely. And we have the Seven of Wands coming in reverse. Don't do things rashly, and you may be too close to the fire. And it's important right now to separate yourself from certain things which have been too indulgent or taking too much of your time, perhaps going out and all of that, or um, there's so many ways, but it's just saying create certain kind of balance in your life. While we continue with the routine, not wanting things to change, or just overly enjoying certain things, there's a point coming in and asking you to take a step back, look at the things, and gain higher perspective. It's going in many directions, so let me just get a few more. Page of Cups. An offer that needs to be made. You need to express yourself also. And it doesn't really mean just to a romantic partner or potential thereof, but overall with your friends, loved ones. The communication needs to be a little more authentic, is coming in. And if you really want to make an assessment, taking space from that same situation which may be influencing your judgment, you need to take a step back, a step above, or higher perspective. A new perspective is very much required. We have the Four of Swords. Exactly. Take some time off for yourself. Recharge your batteries. There's too much which has been going on. Ten of Swords, something that we are getting ready to let go of. Inhibitions that we're letting go of now. Knowing that everything's fine. And you can now get up once again, dust the mud off, and start moving towards a more meaningful life. That's the energy which is coming in. We have Hermit also coming through. The tunnel vision which is going to go away as we expand and become aware of the adjacent possibilities also, and something which felt hopeless, there's a lot of clarity which is coming in, and then suddenly this energy of chop chop. Okay, now that things are finally clear, now that I have all the information, I can decide what I want. Do I choose to remain in this, or do I choose to extend an olive branch? Do I choose to really let the other person know how I feel? Do I choose to just let this freeze this out for some time and then look at my life and do something productive, progressive for my career? It's all that assessment and prioritizing, reshuffling your priorities, which will be very beneficial. And for that, we need to let go or tune out the outside influences and go within to get that clear picture. That's what's coming through. Hit the pause button if things aren't clear, rather than pushing forward in the same cycle. That's what's said. As per the soul's journey, let's see what's coming in with the 2 portal. We have envy, which we are now letting go of comparing ourselves, our capabilities, not doubting our capabilities anymore. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Embracing your uniqueness. We have grief also. The Ten of Swords has that energy of the lower vibrational energies, doubts and all that, which inflicted fear, doubts and all of that, which we are now letting go of with this 222 portal. It could also be telling you to believe in yourself and keep going. It'll pan out better. Things will get better. This phase will pass and you will be able to overcome any sort of challenge that you may be facing right now. With this, it says, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it, to appreciate the lessons it brought with it, the growth that I endured through it, the realizations that occurred, the desires which became clear for me, the preferences which I became clear of, and there's nothing stopping me. And I'm taking a moment to look at different things, to fine tuning certain approaches, certain goals, and releasing the past, the grievances, the guilt, the ego meltdown that occurred. I'm traveling towards calmer waters. And in solitude also, I am not truly alone. I am always protected, and my soul knows the way forward. So it's bringing healing, it's bringing a sense of peace, an aha moment for you very soon, where things are going to get very, very clear. Even in a particular relationship, you may understand where certain pattern of reacting, of triggers, where was that getting stemmed from? And you may realize on this reflection that moment which started this pattern has diminished in its power, its effect it had on you. And that moment of recognition, acknowledging that I have actually healed from that moment, will bring in more empowerment to you, for the lack of words. All right, let's look into one more guidance coming in before we read what the card you chose wants to say to you. 2 cards have fallen out. We have potential coming in. Think big for your future, envision it, and clear your energy, recharge your energies to have that accurate vision. Dare to dream bigger. You can manifest anything. and we also exist in its manifestation already, although that event may be in the future, but somewhere down the line you are flowing in the ebbs. um you're flowing towards a manifestation that is coming in. I wanted to say something else, but it's okay. We have friendship, nurture your relationships. And it's interesting that the Three of Cups also came in. So I feel like you are now opening up to meeting like minded people, and people from your soul tribe will be coming in. This is also a very transformative time where you will be choosing people who actually add value to your life, who are there to support you, who you support ardently also. You're taking forward only worthy relationships going forward in this new phase of your life. And you have friends in all realms. That's also something which is coming in. All right, lastly, let's see what this card with number 30 has to say to you. Interesting. This is the card of realization. This says it is the card of the accomplishment of one's work, the realization of one's project, but also the comprehension of the entire process we are immersed in. Something with faraway roots has passed between our hands, infused emotions into our hearts, and finally bloomed like a flower in our mind and then in our work. We are made of the same particles that make up any other atom of the universe. When we are moved by something, it is the universe that watches and is moved by itself, participating in this joyous merriment that was made possible only by the form, albeit a transitory one, that the Holy Mother has given us. The advice of the dead is it is time to understand the nature of your act because realization is coming and results are near. How beautiful is that? Taking stock of all that has occurred and taking accountability of the actions and decisions that we have made that has led us to where we are today, and being grateful for all of that, even learning from our errors, understanding the process of elimination, which was important for us to come to this point today where we truly value ourselves and take with us forward those who value you and your relationships. It's really nice. There's this cleansing which is occurring, few exits which may occur, but superficiality which is going away, and it's stemming from starting to understand your own inner truth, being truthful to yourself, having a conversation with yourself, understanding your feelings and not impulsively reacting to them or judging them. Critical, being critical, self critical, that is self criticism which is subduing now. Remember that your potential is limitless. That's the guidance coming in and message through the angel number 222 coming in for you. I hope this was beneficial for you and that I see you next time soon. So until next time, Om Namah Shivaya. Keep that vibe high, my lovely moonians. Hello, number 2, for those who were drawn to the number 22. What I'm getting over here, solar plexus chakra is coming in, but there's this recognition, inner clarity, which is breaking through the illusion, breaking the wall, no longer Talking to the wall is also somewhere down the line coming in, but new way of communicating with others, sharing your wisdom. This is a period of ascension, is also something which is coming in. Awakening, being the connection between the higher realms and the world, mediumship energy which is coming in, or just sharing your wisdom, authority which is also coming through. We'll be reading the guidance coming in with this card towards the end. Let's begin with tarot and see how is this portal of 222 supporting and guiding you. Spirit, what needs to be known for number 2? All right. So we have Nine of Swords coming in, which is that thing. Interesting, right? The books are stacked over here. This one also has a book over here. Nine of Swords is sleepless nights. This is coming in the placement of the past. So this could have been a period of indecision or feeling a little uneasy, stressed out about making a decision, cloudy judgment, analysis paralysis, too much fear, over explaining ourselves, feeling like we're hitting the brick wall when it comes to talking or conveying our message. Just a second. We have the King of Cups, and so interesting because over here I just felt with the way this was, right? Because I was imagining this thing like orbiting around, so it felt like feeling caged a little in the mind and fearing rejection. So expression came in, so not being able to express ourselves properly. Unhinged. We have the King of Cups coming in. So this is really interesting. Deep feelings, reliability, someone who can understand you, is very endearing, may keep their feelings close to the heart. This could be you too. Um, but in the present moment, seeing this as your energy, as a as a representation for your energy, I feel like this period of anxiety, insecurity has been overcome, where you filled your own cup and you're drinking from that and then being able to extend it to others, wherein in the past we were extending to others but we weren't really focusing on filling our cup first. So overly giving, people pleasing, and all of that, which we became aware of, and it's come to a healthy space now, where what you extend towards others is appreciated, deeply appreciated, and not felt or received as, okay, this is too much, I'm getting again and again and again. So in the past, that was the kind of balance which was being taught, what is a healthy measure for your own self also. And over here I feel that has been learned and now implemented also very successfully. All right. And we have the Strength card also coming in. So the Strength card is Leo Major Arcana, finding the courage, taming the demons, um, inner demons. I feel somewhere down the line, because it came in reverse, it almost seems like in the near future, there may be something which is put in front of you which may challenge your belief system. And it is being asked, the Strength card is reminding you to stand firm on your beliefs and decisions and actions. And yes, since we are progressive in our mindset, it is Don't feel daunted to change your ideas if that is the requirement, rather than requirement, if that is what you are being inspired to do, to learn something different, or to grow, to evolve. That's also somewhere down the line coming in. I also feel there could be a potential romantic opening coming towards you. It may be a little different from your usual liking. This person may be a little shy, could be a Leo with water signs over here, could be Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. Trust your intuition is something which is being said over here. We have the Three of Wands coming in. Step away from gossip, low vibrational energies which have been a little stopping you from low vibrational energies or influences which have kept you a little tied up, stagnant. Even fear-based belief systems which have stopped progress in your life, maybe in regards of love when it comes to the matters of the heart, or expressing, or vulnerability, which may be seen as a weakness due to old obsolete conditioning. We have the Judgment card coming in reverse over here. So yeah, this is the cloudy judgment energy which is coming through, the Strength also which came in reverse. I'm just going to change the energy over here. I'm just being asked to say, if you're feeling confused, don't feel pressured to make a judgment call through that. Or because if you want to experience something new, something different, something which may be challenging and all of that, or asking you to come out of your comfort zone, there's this cold feet energy which is coming in, wherein the heart may be persuading you to take the leap of faith, but there's this past energy, past baggages, experiences, which is completely stopping you from trying something different. And when this person comes around, I don't know, it's a little romantic. I was just doing general energies, but when this person comes around, what was I saying? Don't compare this person to your exes. And whenever we are opening up our lives to new people, we have to understand that your past wasn't their fault. So that's something which is coming in. Do the healing which may be required in the matters of the heart, and how are we expressing ourselves, becoming comfortable in our own feelings, and then being able to express rather than shoving or pushing them away, putting them aside, compartmentalizing, or even too much rationalizing which may be going on. For some, it's just coming in, just follow your intuition, even if it is opposite to what is logical or is rational. That's what something which is coming in. Be a little daring that way is coming through. Anything else, Spirit, for number 2? There's one card which is already... We have Eight of Wands and, okay, 2 cards. And the Six of Swords coming in. This is really nice because this is forward movement. Change of location also coming through. Quite possible new information coming in. Six of Swords also coming through. So yeah, could be someone who's contemplating about location. That's also coming in, a possibility. And we have the Six of Cups also. Certain inner childhood healing will be beneficial for you. A soulmate is entering your life, but that entrance will occur, or the reunion will occur when you have strengthened your state of being, and also mentally or overall in life, you are going towards calmer waters, letting go of those things which have been hostile, obsolete, which have been keeping you held up, letting go of the hostilities. Sometimes we end up imprisoning ourselves by caging ourselves into believing um, what is expected out of us to keep doing that, or even with the responsibilities that we get too carried away and forget about other things which are also important for a wholesome growth. And over here, it's like I want to go forward. For some people, may not resonate for everyone, but the imbalance which I can feel over here, like, putting too much attention to work and career, which is excellent, but completely distracting ourselves from the emotional bonds and like love, romance, and all of that. So a little bit of balancing, rebalancing will be nice for you. In order for things to go forward, if there is a conflict which is going on, we need to cool down first. So take a little bit of, this could be an ex also coming back. So, anyways, wanting reconciliation. So before the reconciliation happens and all of that, we need to make certain things clear and listen carefully also as you speak your part. Understand what the other person is trying to say to you too, and clear things up and let go of the resentments or the hurts of the past in order for coexisting more harmoniously. That's what's coming in. I want to see a little bit of soul journey. It's like there's so many things that I want to say, but it's like, are we playing too safe? That's something which is being asked. We have love coming in. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Everyone has a part to play in our life also, when we're thinking about people we've crossed paths with, people who were so important and what at one point of time, and who we have lost touch with now and all of that, but they were key in that point in life for you to cross paths with them. So there's recognition coming in there, so certain kind of closure, solace, resolving certain past mistakes, something like that, which is coming in. It's not really mistake, but it's just that coming to a point where you are at peace with what has occurred in the past, and you're not no longer going forward with your head turned back. You're ready now, healed and looking forward, charging forward, and inviting love, intimacy, miracles, abundance to gently flow into your life. So, renewal is also coming in, and love is very significantly over here and starts with self love. And if you want to evoke more self love from personal experience, when we're starting that big journey of standing for ourselves, recognizing our emotions, becoming a little more gentler with ourselves, like, certain kind of baby steps that we're taking during the time of healing or something or the other, like that. How do I say it? Anyways, rose quartz will be beneficial for you, is something which is coming in. There are other stones also which are excellent, but I feel called to recommend rose quartz for you. We have dolphin. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Everything is fine. You may be overthinking things, and overthinking may be killing your opportunities because we may be contemplating too much. Just gotta listen to your heart and do what is being asked. So what if the result, the outcome is different, but at least you'll be in the clear? That's what's coming in. All I'm saying is, I don't know how to say the word, complic- complacency might be risky. So take a chance. That's what's coming in. The next time you see dolphins and all, that's a reminder to be happy, to become aware of your thoughts also, or recently the energy that you have been in, over contemplation. I don't want to reiterate what is going on, but I just feel that there's a decision, in especially in the matters of the heart. Stop using your mind too much, or practicality too much, or fixating on a end result and comparing the now to the future that you have. Like, give the present a chance is something which is coming through. Stop fixating or worrying about the future, or um, fearing that past will repeat itself. It won't if you choose differently, if you act differently. If there are many ways that you have tried going about a particular relationship, how about try the right way this time, through honesty, through truth? What is morally congruent for you? It's time to escape the stresses and be more relaxed. Doing more of what you enjoy, that's also an act of self love. And if you want to, if things have been too stressful, even romantic life which has been too stressful, pursue your creative passions and use that energy into something more productive. And try not to worry about things that you don't have control over, because worrying can become a habit. And if it has become a habit, we need to consciously step away from it now. Relax now to conquer your stress and become more calm and content. As you let go of the worry, you will find yourself in your playful energy, and your energy is reviving once again. Solar plexus chakra activation, which is coming through over here. Let's now quickly read the guidance coming in with this card. This portal is, of course, bringing in renewal for you, and more fortitude and more stamina to go and achieve what you want, and to step up, to step beyond the fears and self-doubt and do something that you haven't done in a while, and even embrace and acknowledge the parts that you have rejected in the past for so long also, perhaps. Mhm. With number 22, we have intellect coming in. It refers to another card, which is number 6, which expressed about formation plane by human intellect. Here is the birthplace of language, the world of ideas, knowledge, where communication takes place and culture is generated. The intellect, much like the the intellect can, with its cutting action, analyze, fragment, then recompose in a form of final synthesis. It directs and controls, but for this very reason, it can become an obstacle for expansion or and dynamism. The advice of the dead is put instinct aside for the moment and analyze the situation you are in rationally. So that's interesting, because the instinct which came in, which I didn't talk about, taming the instincts and all of that, it's important to not make impulsive decision impatiently, or that's the energy, to dismiss anything on face value, judging a book by its cover. Oh, I have experienced this before. I don't want it. My ex said the same thing. I don't want it. This is a new person, new experience. The last line, and this also just got over, it directs and controls, but for this very reason, it can become an obstacle for expansion and dynamism. So, this is a period where you are being asked to be flexible. That's what's coming in. Don't be too quick to judge immaturely, like too soon. That's what's coming in. Make sure it is your, even a certain that came in, even certain accusation. If you want to make sure that's backed by evidence and not just an intrusive thought based off negativity or insecurity or self-doubt. That's the energy which is coming through over here. Choose the happiness and give love a chance, and don't worry, this will only lead to furthermore happiness. So that's what's coming through. I hope this was beneficial for you and that I see you soon. So until next time, Om Namah Shivaya. Keep that vibe high, my lovely Moonians. Hello, number 3, for those who were drawn to this card, number 20. The way they are shaking hands, there's this past life reference which I can feel, or a story which has been repeating, and that can imply differently. So there's a little bit of recognition of a certain kind of pattern, or a karmic lesson that you have learned of recent. That's also coming in, but but a soul contract which is being recognized over here. So, and we have soul contracts with many people in different forms and in different importance levels of importance or significance. We'll see what this says, but at the end of the reading, that'll be a bonus or in addition to what is being said over here. So let's begin with tarot and see what guidance is coming in with the 222 portal. Spirit, what message is to be delivered to number 3? Can we get a little bit of the past, present, future, and overall 3D energies? Thank you. We have the 4 of Swords coming in. The way it is, I feel this is more of in the reverse. So I feel maybe you had to pull back in order to restore your energies, to ground yourself, re-energize yourself, or freshen your mentality before re-entering a particular situation or relationship. So that was important then. That's what's coming in. So we are moving into a period of clarity with the Knight of Swords, someone who is eager to speak their truth by first swallowing their ego. That's the energy which is coming in. So ego meltdowns that may be occurring within and around. So that's what's coming through. And we have the Knight of Cups coming in reverse. What I was told was, when you surrender, you free yourself from any fixations of a particular outcome. And that moment of freedom where you disassociate yourself from a particular outcome paves path for new experiences to enter after our own energy and mindsets are decluttered. I was going to say something else, but then they keep adding on to the advice, and it's a little difficult to keep track of the guidance. If you're waiting for an offer that may be delayed a bit for a good reason, that's what's coming through. We have the Ace of Wands coming in, planting a new seed, passionate new project which will be coming in. It may have not landed for you in the past, but it's resurfacing, or an opportunity which may have past you or had been passed over to another, it's coming back to you, is something which is coming through, a fresh new beginning, a passionate new beginning, a new venture which is coming in again to you. Job opening also, we have Four of Wands coming in. This is really beautiful because this talks about celebration, personal life bliss, marriage also for some people, if you're open to it. And we have the Ace of Cups coming in reverse in the future placement. At the bottom, we have Nine of Wands, and on top, we have Two of Cups. Talking about soul contracts, we have one channel thing coming in very prominently. A relationship which has been quite difficult in the sense of so many cycles that have gone on, and there's never something which is something grounding or based on solid foundation that starts off. So that's the energy which is coming in. Deep passion which may be experienced in the past, but it always ended up being a false start, and then we had to move away, retreat ourselves from offering that cup of love. What I feel right now, if especially one specific thing which is coming in, because there's so many messages which are coming in, so I'm just trying to see which one is speaking to me the strongest right now. What is being said, one thing in particular will resonate with a few. If you have recently moved out of a relationship, tumultuous one in a way, which has been a little like, a lot of obstacles and like too much, instead of immediately jumping into another relationship, take some time, learn the lessons, because you don't want to repeat it with another person. That's the energy which is coming through, and it's time to fill your cup of love and really take a moment to jot down, what do you really expect from, what does romantic relationship, what do you bring to the table, what do you expect from another person, what do you think long-term relationship really requires for you. That's certain kind of inner clarity which is important at this moment for stepping into or even entertaining healthier options in the future. Because it feels like a lot of exaltation starting with the banger, excitement, the honeymoon period going on, and then eventually promises not held up, or the conflicts that occur, difference of opinion, all of that, not allowing something substantial to occur, wanting things to be jolly and surface level. Could be something that you feel comfortable in keeping things surface level, happy, joyful, flirty, light-hearted. Or could be that you have been pulling in people who are of that mentality or seeking just that for the moment. So gain a perspective. Where is this coming from? Just understand that. And the next one, you will be more receptive to advancements, more discerning to the flags that crop up, and more confident to put forth your concerns in a way that doesn't jolt the other person but opens their mind to your perspective. And that comes in when we can convey ourselves with a little inner resolve and calm. So that's coming in. I don't know. Let's see. I can see a lot of wanting to be, like, there's a lot of passion, but the emotional depth is lacking. That's the energy which is coming through. So a merger between the two of them will bring this personal life bliss, harmony, and something which you really crave for. Deeper understanding, emotional intimacy that may be lacking at this moment. All right, we have the Two of Swords talking about indecision and the need for looking at things from a higher perspective. We have Ace of Pentacles coming in. Don't enter anything before you are sure what you are entering into. This could be a certain kind of contract also, which you may be signing into. Just look into the details and the regulations that you are agreeing to by signing the contract. That's just something which is coming in. Mercury retrograde or not, it's always vital to look into that. Make conscious choices. That's the energy which is coming in. We have the Empress also coming through. Stand in your power, sit in your power, also receive. This is going to be a very abundant time for you. Very successful time for you also, and people recognizing you. Also, rejections in the past were merely protection. And I also feel it was in the past, the lesson was just to choose yourself rather than waiting for someone to choose you. So that's what's coming in. Like, the queen of all queens, all the four queens is sitting over here, understanding what she brings, not gender specific, but for the sake of it, what she brings to the table, the yin within, which has expanded, which is healed, a good news which is coming in, a renewal of a connection, which is a possibility also, as you value yourself highly and allow people to respect you, value you at that level, and interact with you at that level. And this is so interesting. We have the Knight of Cups coming up right now. So in the past, it did not work because somewhere down the line, some level, don't get triggered, but some level of desperation could be felt from the other end in a way coming through. Or if your heart was closed and the other person was overly trying, they saw it off balanced and they required more gentleness, which you may have not been able to provide because you weren't ready then to trust another person, or you couldn't really fully trust them. That kind of a thing is coming in, but a very empowering time is ahead of you. A new experience, a new chapter in love is opening up for you, an offer which will be coming in, a lovely surprise, a chance encounter also, which will provide you and open up your life to many options and one particular love potential, new love in that form is coming in. But it could be the same person also who was closed off to taking things forward. But with your glow up, with the way you are progressing in life, this person has been quietly observing you, and all the indecisions, all the fears, or all the reasons why they couldn't go forward, all of them are going away because they see you as a catch and they don't want to miss upon another opportunity with you if that opportunity is available. We have Death card, Scorpio Major Arcana also coming through. The Empress is I was saying Sagittarius, is Venus influence, so that's Libra and Taurus, with the death card coming in, this is talking about renewal, transformations. Things couldn't go forward the way they were, and a little bit of separation was required to re-centralize ourselves. By providing for this connection in particular, we kind of lost ourselves. And that space was required, that ending was required to go towards another opening, which bifurcated the path. And it went on for both of you. You both went on a spiritual journey. I just feel like this person is coming back and is going to say certain things or abruptly start a conversation with you. That's the energy one in particular which is coming through. And you will see that this person has evolved, or their ideology, what was once blocked is no longer blocked. That kind of a thing which is coming through. But with the Knight of Swords over here, yeah, this person, someone is keeping an eye on you, a close watch on what you're posting online, what's happening in your life, and all of that. And this is someone from the past, not a secret admirer, with whom things really never grounded into something concrete, like a proper commitment. So that's resurfacing. Interesting. We have humor. And with humor, this is also like certain things when we reminisced in the past, which in the past caused us pain and all of that. Now there's a sense of humor which comes with it. And that is evidence that you have done the healing and how far you've come from that event, that kind of thing. Humor with laughing Buddha over here. I choose to focus on the lighter side of things. If things have been too serious, just let it be. Easy breezy is the thing which is coming in. Consonance, I think. We have perseverance coming in. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. And this phoenix rising, renewal, transformation, which is occurring, you orchestrated these changes in your life. You stepped away to take away your attention from certain things, and that pulling away your attention onto yourself, onto your life, and moving forward, growth, and all of that. It's bringing in many blessings for you. It's going to be a massively rewarding time for you. Find the humor in it and move forward and persevere to achieve your goals. Don't let anyone's energy, doubts, and all of that dampen your energy and the efforts that you're putting towards your own endeavors. That's also somewhere down the line coming in. Don't take other people's judgment of you or criticism too personally is something which is also somewhere down the line coming in. Yes, if it is constructive, utilize it. If not, let it flow. What else would you like to say to number 3? These are way too many. Okay, we'll take it. Because Spirit said, it's 3. So you can take 3. Okay, we have Angel of Miracles. Open your heart and expect a miracle. How beautiful is this? Angels are guiding you. They have been for a very long time. And even a certain kind of difficult decision that you made, in particular of taking yourself out of a particular situation or relationship, it was a good call for you. It was required. We have good fortune. Invite magic in. Beautiful. And we have memories. Cherish memories of loved ones. Happy memories. Remember those also, because we as humans have a negative bias. So Take a note of the positive things which have also occurred in your life, and more of it will keep coming in. Certain things which were hard lessons were part of your life path, your soul's journey. You had written certain milestones which had to be reached, which you had agreed to go through in this lifetime, but yet nothing is set in stone, is something which is being reminded by the Ace of Pentacles. So what if something has happened in a particular way? It doesn't mean it will always continue. Where can you bring change? There's certain things that you can control and certain things that are completely out of control. Can we be at peace with that knowing as well? Something which is being asked from you. All right, now let's see what this card has to say with number 20. It talks about fraternity. No true evolution or progress is possible if we consider ourselves to be isolated from the world. This card encourages us to do any spiritual and subsequent material work in a state of solidarity and trust towards others. This also talks about a love card. The primordial concept expressed by the love card number 4 must sediment in our minds so as to bloom and lead us to collaborate with others for a greater good. The advice of the dead is approach your work and your actions in a state of socialness and solidarity, perhaps starting collaborations with those you trust. How interesting is that? I am being drawn to see what number 4 said. The love illustrated in this card is not to be confused with eros. This card represents, wait, let me just pull that card out. Oh, this is the card. Interesting. This card represents the original unifying force, the basis for universal solidarity that consents our evolution and change. It is a continuous phenomenon, a flow originating from the first cry of our universe, of our galaxy, down to the planet we inhabit. A web that connects every single atom and that reminds us that our present derives from the past and that it is in our best interest to act constructively to build a positive future. The advice of the dead with this card is act responsibly, bearing in your mind not only your needs but also what they will cause in the environment you live in. So, a decision which may be made for the higher good of everyone evolved, or even separations which may not be that messy, quite amicable. But I feel this is going to be a very liberating time for you. And you could have met people with what I was saying, too much passion and lack of intimacy, emotional intimacy. That was the chapter being learnt about love in eros form, eros, which is passionate and everything. Now we are flowing towards, we are also understanding that what we really require deeply on a soul level require is to connect to someone and share with people and also a romantic partner that unconditional love, the agape form of love, of unconditional love. And all of this, see it, your past, as a triumph of understanding who is worth extending that beautiful love that you have to offer. And if you're single, I feel it's like a divine counterpart, future spouse kind of energy which is opening up for you. And if you are already coupled up, this is a time where there's more collaborative energy, synergy, which is now occurring, the initial friction, the conflicts which were essential for you both, your true selves, to come forth, for that friendship, the road map for friendship to be built, and for the love to grow, to be in sync with each other, to be able to make decisions while keeping others, even your partner, into consideration, or even asking your friends for help, for their perspective, from your loved ones, from your lover, from your partner, and taking it into consideration as you move forward. So, what kind of love? And love has many forms. Even in the romantic format, there are different forms of it also. What do you want to entertain and sustain in your life now? Think about it. We have been thinking more short term, and life is evolving and coming to a point where it is asking you to start thinking more long term. Because true love is yours if you want, and there are many blessings coming your way. And partnership also, collaboration, business partner also could be coming in. A good venture which will be starting, good fortune is coming in for you. So get ready, for the time to take action is near. All right, so that's what's coming through. I hope this was insightful for you, and that I see you soon again. So until next time, Om Namah Shivaya. Keep that vibe high, my lovely moon.